going to get it in the ground is, you know, plenty of time so that you can enjoy it. And if you love butterflies, and it's not just butterflies, it's any kind of pollinators. So we're talking hummingbirds, butterflies, bees, things like that, and it's really good for the pollinators. But this is our only order of the season. It is sale priced, and it's less than $20. Oh, that's a good shot of it. 3 payments of $6.65, free shipping and handling on all of our pieces. So this is how it ships, and it's coming to you from Cottage Farms. Cottage Farms has been here at QVC for well over 20 years. Our customers love them, know them, respect them, trust them, and when it comes to butterfly bushes, we have a hard time keeping them at all through QVC. We've sold 3,300 of these. We have fewer than 800 to go around. Katie Dubow is joining us to tell us all about it from Cottage Farms. And Katie not only is a great gardener, but she has written many, many articles on gardening to help teach us how to do it. Hi, Katie.
Hey, Mary Beth, I'm so excited to be here.
We're excited too because there's not many of these left. Tell me why this is the Cranrazz is a great butterfly bush to get.
Oh, well, like you said, you guys love butterfly bushes. We have collection after collection of different colors, and they always sell out because who doesn't want to be surrounded all summer by butterflies? So this is a butterfly magnet. This bush is fragrant, and unlike your maybe grandmother's butterfly bush, it's going to be compact. So this is the great story about this, is that it looks so beautiful in your yard. It will never get leggy. It will never get out of control, and it will always attract those hummingbirds and those butterflies that we so want in our yards. That living television that we've all been craving will be back in your yard year after year because this is perennial. But look at that color. It's such a bright, that Cranrazz, it's a bright color. It's magenta, and this is going to be a bloom machine. So that beautiful color of those cylindrical flowers will absolutely be loaded on this shrub. And like you said, it's a summer bloomer. So when you get it home, you will absolutely, from here, you will definitely get flowers this year.
Yeah.
This right here is probably, you know, your start of your second year.
Okay.
So that's going to be great, and it will grow and grow. It loves full sun, so make sure to place it in a spot that gets at least 6 hours of sun a day, and it will be very happy.
And okay, so 6 hours of sun a day. How big? Because if I'm going to buy a few of these, how far apart should I put them?
So because this is compact, it's not going to get to be really, really large, but still a nice shrub.
Yeah.
4 to 5 feet tall and wide, which
wow.
means you saw that beautiful picture of it in a container that you loved. Now you can have your butterfly bush in a container, which before our old-fashioned butterfly bushes, you would never have been able to have that in a container.
Now,
and so if you love,
Go ahead.
Well, if you small space gardeners, I know so many people are downsizing. So many people don't have the space to garden anymore. And so now you can enjoy these butterflies no matter what type of space you have to garden in.
Yeah, even if you live in a condo, an apartment, whatever, if you've got a balcony and you've got a pot, you can put these in. Now, I want to remind you, you're getting 2 of these plants for less than $20. This is how it comes. You can have it, it'll probably ship out pretty soon, and it's going to ship whenever it's available to plant in your part of the country. But I just want to remind everybody, this is sale priced, free shipping and handling, 3 easy monthly payments, and you get 2 for that price. Now we've already sold 3,300 or more, and fewer than 800 of these left to go around. That's all we've got for the season. I want to go back to the color, because Katie, you were telling me too, a lot of butterfly bushes out there are kind of a light pink. This has that deeper, richer magenta color, which a lot of people are looking for color.
Oh, that's right. Either they're that traditional purple color or that light pink, but this Cranrazz, and you know, our butterflies, our hummingbirds, our pollinators, they see the color. And so the brighter the plant, the more attractant it will be to them. So they'll just be loaded with this very unusual color. And I love how this would go with our purples or our yellows in the garden. It is such a great complementary plant. It takes up a nice size space, and it's always going to have that shape. You see that beautiful kind of globe shape with these flowers sticking out. You'll never, if you have your plant in full sun, you'll never have to prune it, Mary Beth, to keep that shape. And that's one of the things that
Wow.
people always ask, like, how do I prune my plant?
Yeah.
Well, this one is so easy, such an easy care, perfect for beginners, really very low maintenance. You don't need to prune it unless you want to cut some of these flowers to bring indoors and enjoy because they're
Right.
fragrant to us, not just the
That's
butterflies.
right. Here's the other thing too. If you've never had a butterfly bush before, don't worry, Cottage Farms got you covered. Because here's the brochure that it comes with, and then inside it's going to show you not only how it arrives. We've obviously this gotten a little wet, but that's okay. But anyway, all the instructions are in there, and I want to show you more instructions. And right here on the back, there will be a phone number down at the bottom that you can call if you have questions. So always hang on to these. I always tell you, don't throw them away, no matter how much you think you know all about it. I always say, tuck this away in a shoebox so that you've got it there. If you ever sell your house, you've got that. But I was thinking too, with it in the pot, how great would that be on each side of a front door, or maybe it's on a deck or whatever, because you've got two of these for less than $20. Last quantities of the season. We are down to just a few hundred remaining, less than 800. So if you're going to get these, this is the time to place your order. By the way, because it's QVC too, you can order a couple different ways. You can call basically 1-800-570-590, or go to QVC.com, or go to our apps if that makes it easier for you, because whatever is easiest for you, that's the way you want to go ahead and place your order. Katie, we are already busy on the lines. One more reason, or let's go back to if I've never had a butterfly bush, or maybe I've had one that I bought at a nursery somewhere, but I didn't see any butterflies, or I didn't see much. Why is this one the one to have?
Yeah, or maybe you inherited one in a property that's one of the old types of butterfly bushes that gets very tall, very unruly, and very unsightly, to be honest. So, this is always going to stay compact. It always stays about 4 to 5 feet tall in this perfect shape, and it will flower profusely. Our butterfly bushes are known for their flower power, and it's a
Hmm.
summer bloomer, which is just in time for when those butterflies arrive in your yard when they need that food, they need that nectar. Now, Mary Beth, I did get asked on that new Love QVC group on Facebook if we could share where this works, and this goes up to zone 10. So a lot
Okay.
of people I know in the warmer climates want to know what plants work for me. This can take the heat in all of those really, really hot climates. And it goes to zone 5. So I should let you know, if you have it in a container and you get, below freezing, you
Yeah.
need to bring that container close to the house.
Okay. Yeah, it doesn't even have to be indoors, as long as it's very close to the house, kind of out of the way of the wind and all of that. This is gorgeous. I want that deck, and I want that plant, and I want those palms behind it.
Me too. And I want
Uh,
to have a glass of wine out there with you one day.
Exactly. Wouldn't that be something? Real quickly, I wanted to mention fewer than 500 remain. And this is the final quantities that we have. We're giving you two at a sale price of less than $20. And it's going to stay, I mean, this is how it comes, but it's going to stay like you saw in the pot or in the ground. But like you said, if it gets lower than freezing any part of your yard, then you want to put it in a planter, but bring it close to the house. But this is a great one. Not just hummingbirds, not just the butterflies, but the bees. And the bees need it. The bee's knees, as they say. No, the bees need it because we need to be planting pollinators. It really is going to make a difference in our whole world. Katie, let me just go back to, if somebody just joined us, tell me a little bit again, start from the beginning. What should I do with it when I get it
Yep.
home?
Sure. This is our full sun loving plants. One of the little tips I like to remind people, if you know it's a pollinator plant, butterfly bush, you know it loves full sun. That means a minimum of 6 hours of sun a day. When you get it home, this is a two-piece. So you're not going to want to plant them right next to each other if you're putting it in the ground. It
Mhm.
gets to be 4 to 5 feet. Now, that's a decent sized shrub, but it's never going to get unruly like some of our old fashioned butterfly
Yeah.
bushes. It will always stay this nice, perfect shape. So I do suggest in the ground, you plant them at least 3.5 feet. If you want that living hedge look, you might want to pick up a couple, and you
Yeah,
now will have, this plus the other one, 8 feet. Maybe you want 16 feet of space to create
right.
that living hedge, that living TV, because the butterflies will be all over this. And Mary Beth, the really unique thing you see right here is that Cranrazz color. Our
Yeah,
typical butterfly bush comes in violet, and this you get that pop, that hot pink that will be like, a traffic light for those butterflies and those
yeah.
hummingbirds. It'll make them stop in their tracks. They'll come down to it, and all summer long, when it's blooming, till that first frost, they will be all over your plant.
Look at that. Okay, here's the quick update. If you want to get these, how many are left at this point? We'll find out. That's okay. How many are left? Fewer than 500 left to go around. End quantities for the season, and a sale price today. 2 of these butterfly plants for this price, 2, and that's less than $10 each. Also, Cottage Farms has a great bud and flower booster fertilizer. There's not a lot of these left to go around either. $49.60 or 3 payments of $16.53. You will make 100 gallons of fertilizer with that 1 container from Cottage Farms. Okay, I just want to remind you real quickly, they also give you a wonderful warranty.